Brother lads, welcome back to 99 Sport. My name is Cossy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Manchester United getting that important goal very, very late from Marcus Rashford, beating West Ham 1-0 at the Old Trafford. We said it in the preview. They just need it. They just need anything regardless, and they got it regardless. What a performance right from minute 1 to minute 93 for Manchester United. They deserved it. Honestly, I think if you're an Arsenal fan or if you're a Spurs fan, you're disappointed in West Ham. And if you're a West Ham fan, and I said this in the preview yesterday, that in most cases, they lose those games you think they're going to win, and they lose games where you feel like they deserve something or they ought to get something, especially this season when they've been so good. But when you look at the statistics in that game, if you look at the stats, if you look at how Manchester United set up and how they actually played, you don't give anything to West Ham in that game. David Moyes, I've been watching David Moyes. He's been speaking about that game, that game, kind of dug out, and we're saying that it was that kind of last moment where one or two players give it away. And I think West Ham, you've got to give them a lot of credit going to the Manchester United Stadium at the Old Trafford. It was not going to be that easy. It's always not that easy, despite the fact that United are struggling. It's never that easy, but they've gone there. They've kept very, very, very much, discipline. They've been very, very disciplined. I mean, not giving away silly fouls, not giving away, silly yellow cards, red cards. But you just felt like United were the better side in that one, and they absolutely deserved whichever result they got in there. I need to get your thoughts there, lads, on this game. What do you think? Do you think United cheated? Because I think that's the point, that is the talking point before we get into whatever happened in that game. Because I think in the 90, United were absolutely beautiful. And I say that, I said it, in the preview, that they're coming into this game after beating Brentford, stubborn Brentford. But I think, they were coming into this game very, very confident, because in the first half of that game, if you watched it, if you saw it, they were so sloppy. They were very, very sloppy. And United thought, maybe this is a time. Maybe this is our chance, right, to get things right. They come back in the second half of that game. They did very, very well. And I just felt like their spirits were high, scoring 3 goals against a side that, really put in a very, very good performance against you in the first half, and then beating them by 3-1. They came into the weekend very motivated, and we've seen it. I think Ralf Rangnick got it right. Let's be honest. Ralf Rangnick absolutely got it right. But the question is, did they cheat? Did they cheat West Ham? Right, let's look at it. This is in the dying minutes, and it's a bit of a counter attack. You can see 4 players against 4, and Marcus Rashford, it's not Rashford really. It's Anthony Martial receives that ball, and he's trying to release Edson Cavani. Now the debate around here is that Edson Cavani, as he receives that ball, he is in an offside position. Look at it. I mean, however much you want to put him onside, however much we want to say he's onside, however much we want to, argue that he's onside, it's so hard. It's absolutely very, very hard to say that he's onside. But I need your take on that. I need to hear your thoughts on this one. Is he onside, or is he offside? Because we need to decide, really, lads, right? We need to decide, is he onside? Is he absolutely offside? It might, when I first saw it, even before the players went into celebrations, I just felt like it's offside, right? But then, when I look at it, again from different angles, it's very hard to convince me that it's onside. It's very, very hard. Look, this is the Premier League. It happens all the time. But I think Western fans will feel, and players and David Moyes, I know, it's going to feel cheated. It's going to feel like whatever that decision, it was taken under a very, very short period of time. I felt like it's one that should have been given more time to be looked at. Probably United, United celebration should have been halted for some time. Look at it, try different angles and see. But it takes only 20 seconds. It only takes 20 seconds to decide whether he's onside or offside, and VAR in those 20 seconds, because this is a scenario where we've seen lots of these decisions, take time. It takes time, and I don't know why they take really. I don't know why they just do it, in a very, very haphazard manner. It's running down. The clock is running down. You could just say that was the last kick of the game. And indeed it was, because the moment West Ham put it in the center, they start. Then the referee says that is that. So I felt like they should have given it more time. They should have looked at it in a very, very lengthy manner. But away from that, lads, United, what a performance! What a performance from a side that we know have struggled to pick up points at home, from a side that we know have really, really struggled this season. What a performance, especially against the West Ham side that has been looking very, very good all season. Not just today, but all season. And they defended well, and we'll talk about West Ham in a minute. But let's look at some of the statistics and the starting lineups and why I think United deserve to win this game 100%. So look here, lads. The statistics here. United had 18 shots on goal. Yes, they only had 3 on target, but they had 18 shots on goal. They kept on trying. United, Ronaldo, very, very lively today. You had, I think, Mason Greenwood lively as well. Bruno Fernandes, absolutely lively today. Scott McTominay, very, very lively as well. I just feel like United were good, right? United were good today. Very, very good. Performance that was really surprising. I think it took West Ham by surprise, because I think it was that game where West Ham kept on waiting for their spell. They kept on waiting for that moment where they have the ball and they control the game. And I think they only had that in the second half. They tried. They had a very, very good start to the game around the first 7 minutes, but then they lost it. They were very, very sloppy. I think it was courtesy of Manchester United's pressure. But look at these statistics, lads. 18 shots on goal, 3 on target, versus West Ham only managed 6 shots on goal, 1 on target. Only 1 on target. Right, it shows you United, in terms of ball possession, 57%, ball possession. The time that they had the ball, West Ham again trailing. Their passes 546 for United, 410, and then passing accuracy 82% and 75. And I think that there was a problem there. There was a very, very big problem in terms of holding the ball and having it. Yes, United were also very, very sloppy, by the way. I saw it lots of the time. They were so sloppy. They kept on giving away that ball. But I just feel like they were better. You feel like they were better. Yes, they kept on giving away the ball, but they were better. Definitely. They were better at keeping the ball, and I think they absolutely deserve that. But also, let's look at how they set out in this game, which I also think was very, very key in them picking up the points. They went back to that kind of 4-2-3-1 formation, where you have Diego Dallo, Rafa Varane, Maguire coming back, and Telles in the back 4. McTominay played alongside Fred. I thought McTominay was good today. Bruno Fernandes, Elanga, Mason Greenwood were behind Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think, moving forward, I said it in the preview that this is the lineup they will be using, and moving forward, this is the lineup they should be using. Look, Rashford came on, scored the goal. I think apart from scoring the goal, there's nothing really much you can think about. Marshall should have scored maybe before Rashford scored. But apart from there, I think the boys really did a very good job. West Ham on the other side, they played a 4-2-3-1 as well. Dawson, Zuma, Kofo, who I thought was really sloppy today, had a very poor game. Aaron Cresswell, Rice, and Thomas Susek. They kept on giving away the ball all the time. Pablo Fornos, Lanzini, Bowen, and Mikel Antonio. I think one thing you're gonna look at in this game is why West Ham lost this game. They didn't really play the way they're supposed to play, and that is the only reason I could find. I hope it's a reason enough. They kept on losing the ball. I think their power is in that pivot between Pablo Fornos, Manuel Lanzini, and Jerome Bowen, and then sorry, not pivot, but connection. And then the communication was absolutely wrong. They kept on looking for that long ball to Mikel Antonio. It never really happened. Jared Bowen on a counter attack. It was never really happening for him. And Declan Rice and Sosek, today, what went wrong? They never kept the ball at their feet. They really failed to do it. And I think, United, are going to count themselves very lucky. But what a result for Manchester United, because they've gone back to the top four. And we said it in the preview that what this game means is the power of it. That is its power. What it means for West Ham. What it means for Manchester United. Let's look at the table, because West Ham, they're going to be disgusted. They're going to be very disgusted with themselves. So this is the table right here. Manchester United have moved fourth with a game in hand against West Ham, right? 38 points. West Ham there, 37 points. Arsenal moving seventh now on 37 points as well, and Spurs are now sixth on 36 points. Now that means if Arsenal fail to win and Spurs fail to win, United will be, will go into the international break in the top four. Not only that, right? Not only that, they will be in the top four, and the gap between them and Spurs and Arsenal is actually becoming narrower, because of course Arsenal and Spurs do have games in hand, right? So I think United, they'll be thinking about it. They'll be happy. Right, they'll be very happy. They'll be absolutely very happy, and I think they should be. It's a performance that they didn't expect to come. It has come, so there is nothing to do. You've got to celebrate when you have the moment, and I think this is the moment for Manchester United to celebrate. United fans, let me know what you think about this incident. Football fans around the world, let me know what you think about this incident. Is it one where you feel like should have been better? Should have been better from the referee? Is it one you feel like, no, not really? It was okay. Was it okay, really? I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm going to say it's okay, but it's not okay. VAR, it's not okay. But I'll speak to you right in the next one, lads. Smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Arsenal fans, subscribe to Cossy's Arsenal podcast. And of course, football fans, do subscribe to that podcast, because I always do Arsenal stuff there. And I'm going to be doing our preview ahead of the upcoming fixture.